Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're constantly bombarded with Elon Musk headlines, right? Tweets, takeovers, controversies. It's a whirlwind. But what if all this chaos is actually a smokescreen? What if something far more calculated, far more sinister, is happening right under our noses? That's what we're digging into today. Forget the surface-level drama. We're going deep. Are we being played? Okay, so picture this. It's 2025. Elon Musk, allegedly allied with figures like Donald Trump, is using a newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, seriously? To gut government programs and replace them with AI-driven solutions. Sounds like science fiction, right? But let's consider some of the potential impacts if this vision, however exaggerated, starts to become reality. This isn't just about a billionaire's whims. It's about a potential shift in power that could fundamentally alter our society. Are you ready to explore the rabbit hole? Let's break down the potential fallout, starting with the most immediate, the erosion of democratic institutions. The idea that DOGE is actively cutting programs, threatening departments like education, and attempting to control federal payment systems is a direct assault on the ability of elected officials and established agencies to function. We're talking about a weakening of the very foundations of our government. Think about it. Schools, social safety nets, consumer protections, all potentially on the chopping block. Is this the efficiency we really want? And who benefits from this erosion? The article suggests a consolidation of power in the hands of Musk and his allies. Decisions are increasingly driven by a small group of unelected individuals with a specific technological and ideological agenda, bypassing democratic oversight. Imagine a future where policies are dictated not by elected representatives, but by a handful of tech CEOs. Sounds a bit dystopian, doesn't it? This isn't just about business, it's about control. The article also highlights the media's struggle to understand and effectively report on these changes. This confusion, combined with the rapid and unpredictable nature of the actions, makes it difficult for the public to grasp the full implications and hold those responsible accountable. Think about it. If the media can't keep up, how can the average citizen possibly understand what's going on? This is where the chaos becomes a weapon. Are we being deliberately kept in the dark? Beyond the immediate impacts, we need to consider the ripple effects on adjacent industries. The article suggests Silicon Valley is becoming the new center of power. This means that the tech industry's lobbying efforts, political donations, and ideological influence will grow, potentially shaping policy decisions in ways that benefit tech companies or align with their values. Imagine a future where tech companies essentially write the laws. Are we comfortable with that level of influence? The article explicitly mentions replacing democracy with proprietary technology and AI models. This could lead to increased investment in AI-driven solutions for government functions, potentially displacing human workers and raising concerns about bias and accountability. AI can be a powerful tool, but it's not a neutral one. Who programs the AI? Whose values are encoded into its algorithms? This is a critical question we need to be asking. And let's not forget the cybersecurity risks. Increased reliance on AI and digital systems in government could create new vulnerabilities to cyber attacks and data breaches, potentially compromising sensitive information and disrupting critical services. Imagine a foreign power hacking into our government's AI systems. The consequences could be catastrophic. Are we prepared for that level of risk? Now, let's talk about the socio-economic impact. The article suggests the changes will lead to more tax cuts for the super-rich and a large deportation army. This could exacerbate existing inequalities, creating a wider gap between the wealthy elite and the rest of the population. We're talking about a potential future of increased poverty, social unrest, and economic instability. Is this the kind of society we want to build? Perhaps the most insidious impact is the erosion of trust in government. The perception that government is being controlled by unelected tech elites could erode public trust in institutions, leading to cynicism and disengagement from the political process. Once trust is lost, it's incredibly difficult to regain. And without trust, democracy simply can't function. Are we willing to risk the very fabric of our society? Let's delve deeper into the specific risks. One of the biggest technological threats is AI bias. The article suggests that AI systems might not be neutral and could encode the biases and values of their creators, the tech elite. This could lead to unfair or discriminatory policies. Think about it. AI making decisions about who gets loans, who gets jobs, who gets healthcare, based on biased algorithms. That's a terrifying prospect. The cybersecurity vulnerabilities are another major concern. A government heavily reliant on AI and technology is susceptible to cyber attacks and data breaches. Malicious actors could manipulate systems, steal sensitive information, or disrupt essential services. Imagine hackers shutting down our power grid or stealing our personal data. This isn't just a theoretical risk, it's a very real threat. From a business perspective, the concentration of power in the hands of a few tech companies/individuals could stifle competition and innovation in various sectors. The text implies that Musk and his allies are influencing government policy to benefit their own business interests, potentially at the expense of the public good. We're talking about a potential future where a handful of tech giants control everything, from our data to our economy. But perhaps the most profound risks are ethical. The central theme is the undermining of democratic processes through technological manipulation and the concentration of power. This is a fundamental ethical risk. We're talking about a potential slide towards authoritarianism, where individual freedoms are sacrificed in the name of efficiency or progress. Are we willing to trade our liberty for convenience? Increased surveillance and data collection by AI-driven systems could erode privacy and civil liberties. The reliance on a dictator figure and the suppression of dissent are hallmarks of authoritarianism, which poses a serious ethical threat. Imagine a future where every aspect of our lives is tracked and monitored, where dissent is silenced, and where individual freedoms are a distant memory. That's the potential future we're facing. So, what can we do? First, we need to be aware of these potential risks. We need to be critical of the narratives being pushed by tech elites and political figures. We need to demand transparency and accountability from our government and our tech companies. And most importantly, we need to actively participate in the democratic process. Our future depends on it. Don't let chaos distract you from the real game. This isn't just about politics. It's about the future of our society. It's about the kind of world we want to leave for our children. So, I urge you to engage in this conversation. Question everything. Demand answers. And if you see something wrong, speak up. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. The future of democracy may depend on it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. In summary, the article paints a picture of a potential societal transformation driven by a powerful alliance of tech elites and political figures, with far-reaching consequences for democracy, the economy, and social cohesion. The impacts reach from governmental structure to the individual citizen. This isn't just a warning, it's a wake-up call. We need to be vigilant, informed, and engaged if we want to safeguard our future. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and stay informed.